So if you're going to do any kind of communication, either with EVP or as Carol does, she can ask, for example, Mrs. Kitzmiller, are you here?
Yes. Yeah.
Okay, and get a yes or no, and she usually is. And
Yeah,
she
she usually
still lives there. I have to pay the mortgage, but she still lives there.
You have a permanent guest.
Yeah.
Yes.
Well, she considered it, she thinks she'll refer to it as her house.
Yeah.
Well, there's a problem. And then it's ours. It's really funny.
Yeah.
She's like, okay, no, we need Mark.
Yeah. Yeah. In fact, one quick story about the place, and it speaks to the mediums that we use as well, because we do use mediums in some of our work.
Okay.
And, one of them was upstairs and she came downstairs and she said, Mrs. Kitzmiller's not happy. I
Okay.
said, okay. She said, there's a little old Italian lady that's in her kitchen up there. And I'm like, okay, what am I supposed to do about it? She said, Mrs. Kitzmiller said, you go up there and get her out of there.
It was a ghost.
It was a
Yeah.
ghost. And I'm like, me? And she's like, yes, you own the place, so go on. So, okay. Now, I am not psychic. I don't have any mysterious powers. So I get up in the kitchen up there and I'm like, okay, ma'am, you have to leave. I'm just talking to myself is what I think. You can't stay here any longer. I don't know where you can go, but you have to leave. You're upsetting the lady who lives here.
Yeah.
I said it a couple times. So I'm like, okay.
You're like, did I do it? I don't know.
Down I go downstairs. In the meantime, as we're standing there, one of the other mediums, a completely different medium
Mhm.
that we use, was outside and walked through our door, and she's got a funny look on her face. She's looking behind her. She looks at us and she says, who's that little Italian woman standing out on the corner? So I'm like, what is going on here?
You're like, it worked.
Apparently just kicked her out of the house, but I don't know what I'm doing. But so it was kind of interesting on that account.
Yeah.
But I had to kick her out. It was my job to get rid of her. So,
And if anybody's curious what we ultimately did,
Yeah.
we sent the little old Italian lady down to the Gettysburg Hotel
yeah.
because there's a big kitchen there. And we told her she
Nice.
could hang out in that kitchen and do all the cooking she wanted and no one would care.
Because this one was spoken for, so you can't have
Yeah.
this
That's
kitchen.
exactly.
Right. We haven't seen her since. I never saw her at all.